Hello and welcome back to Kelly60 Plays Live. Today we're playing some more Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, X Definitive Edition, specifically. And last time we finished off I believe all of the post-Chapter 10 Affinity mission. I could do a couple other things, but I really want to get to Chapter 11. Or post chapter 11. Do you want to put out there, I am currently at 19 markers in for the second set of the crabs or lobsters. So there is that. I'm still only at this extra one. So all is good. But today we're heading into chapter 11. Level 44. I cannot use Nagi, but I must complete 9 lives. And I must have completed something we just finished yesterday, boot camp. Consequences. It's time.
So, what should I whip up today?
Doesn't it reset? Does it reset?
Alright, you got it.
Touches in the in a pot. Finally.
Commander?
It's Lau. Hey, get away from that! Elma, get your butts over here!
Oh no.
What was that all about? Did I hear him talking to Lau?
Whatever it was, it didn't sound very good. We'd better get to the hangar ASAP.
We're not gonna talk about the fact that Tatsu's still in a pot. Chapter 11. In other words, oh, oops. Guess we were right. Careful, especially when it decides to hang like that. Oh! I wasn't high enough. 20! I just barely saw it and I'm like, oh no. Hopefully I'm high enough. Nope. Oh, that's a presence. Though. Never a good sign when you start seeing the rest of Blade sitting in front of a hangar. In front of the restricted hangar when we're not under attack.
Boy, have you lost your mind! You know damn well what that data means to us, to our entire race!
Of course I do. It means an end to this giant lie. I've been waiting a long time for this.
No, it's still loading in the Ares.
Ask Lau. We caught him stealing a data terminal with classified intel.
Stealing intel?
Explain yourself, Lau.
You should have let me die that day, Elma. You knew the truth. That I was a Ganglion spy.
What?
I had my suspicions, but I didn't want to believe it.
Your mistake. And it'll cost you. The data and your newest skell, the Prog Ares. The Ganglion will appreciate the gift.
Boy, I am gonna kick your ass so hard, your real body will feel it.
Not if you value your precious data.
Wow! What the hell's going on here?
Oh, look at this. The whole gang's coming out to say goodbye.
What the hell, Lau?
I agree with Farina.
Hold your fire. He's got the only copy of that data on his MIM.
Why is there only one copy of the data?
A little insurance policy. Sorry, Doug.
You'd betray all your friends? Your entire species?
Well, I'm no big fan of theirs, believe me. The talking cats or that giant leech. But the Ganglion and I share a common goal.
And that is?
Think about it, Doug. You know the answer.
The hell I do. You've lost it, man.
Yeah. I lost it all. Goodbye.
Lau!
Why can't I beat him up right here? Like, you have us come here. You would assume the player would bring their skull. And just immediately break its the skull's knees. So why? I will say it has one of the better vehicle transformations, though. I could break its kneecaps here. Why won't you let me?
All right. What exactly happened back there?
Well,
Oh, Tatsu's none the worse
you
for
all
wear.
know how Frontier Nav uses the White Whale's trajectory data to simulate potential crash scenarios. Then cross-checks it with our probes to narrow down possible lifehold coordinates. Well, all that work paid off. We finally got enough probes in the ground to accomplish what we've been trying to do.
Oh, we know where.
We can isolate every possible landing zone and scan them to find the lifehold core.
What?
Oh ho!
Are you certain?
That's what the eggheads tell me.
Tatsu do dance of discovery!
So
No.
what are we waiting for?
It's because of
Lau?
Lau, isn't it?
I don't get it.
I think I do.
That's right. He took the terminal that was analyzing the data and deleted all the backups for good measure. We
And the
already
NLs.
started over. But the coordinates were calculated from a massive amount of accumulated data. Redoing all the work we did up until this point could take weeks, if not more.
Which means the
Oh,
lifehold
no.
would run out of time first, and then poof.
Bingo.
Then we have no choice.
We have to find Lau and recover that terminal.
For now, let's assume he's headed for that Ganglion stronghold we heard about north of Sylvalum. We'll need to hurry.
I just
Which
hope
means
that
it's
the Jarg guy was telling the truth.
Ultras.
Everything is riding on this mission. Don't screw it up.
You won't be.
That goddamn good for nothing. What the hell is he after?
I have a theory. But to say it here would be technically spoilers, despite already knowing it. It's Spoilers for people who are not who have yet to play the game. Not necessarily for me. Issues with playing a game you've played twice. Which one is a spoiler at this point? It's time for ground missions again. Everyone's favorite. Yes, just fly over the Ziggs. What the frick just passed me? Hey, Galdar is also a special enemy here, or in the general area, that you can go after. Oh, your sim gate and cutscene. Why is it so high up in the air?
This reading. It's the Prague Aries. This puts its signature in the middle of the large chamber on the other side of this structure.
You think we found Lao then?
He can't be far. Let's go.
Okay.
Can't be getting in through the large door. Gotta go in through the small door.
I have no idea how to open this.
Alright. Let's look around and see if we spot another entrance.
Walk around if you don't have the ability to use your skill.
How about door up over there?
Good job, Tatsu. Actually being the smart one for once. Even though it's plainly obvious where it is. And I totally wasn't already flying in front of it. I'm mostly going to be able to just run around. Because none of the Marnoks will actually attack me. Unless they are a, specific high enough level, but I doubt they are. But I can go after things that are in this area as well. I believe that is a thing I don't want to do at this point.
It didn't have to be like this.
Wear them down from a distance. Defensive step, don't give them the chance to rest. Xenoblade!
Side slash. Violent success. Try attack. Lightning Kirk.
I won't miss this chance. Ghost Walker!
Screamer takes
If I can just ignite it.
Conduction rise. Take off this one.
I owe you one.
Side slide.
I'm going on the offensive.
I'll draw their fire. You cannot strike.
Rising Blade! True Streamer!
Side slash.
Tornado Blade! Defensive stance!
This should
Now, melee attack.
Charge!
Climber.
Ghost Walker!
absorber strike.
Defensive stance!
Black Bane slash.
I'll make
Move
sure
in
to
and
leave a
keep the
dent.
results.
Blood sacrifice. Violent
True
success.
Streamer!
Try attack with blade.
Tornado Blade! Ghost
Lightning
Walker!
I owe you one.
Back slash.
Defensive stance!
Hit the kingdoms.
If I can just ignite them,
Side slash.
we're in a good position.
Now it's
Move
my
in!
Oh, I just realized I have very little,
Power into this one. Sliding Slipper!
ran out of time.
Executioner!
sliding splinter.
leave a dent.
Backslash on my mark.
True stream edge. It's time.
Unfortunately, I think the one attack
Shadow strike.
True
that
stream
is...
edge.
Oh,
We're in a good position. Move in.
I think Ghost Factory is unfortunately TP and requires a different affinity mission.
Sliding
Primer. Conduction rise.
rising blade. True stream edge.
I'd attack at range now if I were you. Stellar ray.
True stream edge.
I might have to do some gear updates.
Tornado blade.
Slide axe.
Rising blade.
Keep going. Hang in
Put
there.
some power into this one.
Stream edge.
And yes, that will get annoying. Nope. Level 30 gear. Why? I think this is an area where you will get a good chunk of the Cauldron stuff if it is available in here. Okay, Celica and Nail need slightly better gear. That one's at least somewhat better. Let's see. That one is down. This one is up and gives me better. Resist that. Physical surge, art roll, range attack. That changes nothing. But does give a potential up. Okay. That is a better defense with some better options. Valor. I have the force here. Oh, the extra warlord armor. Oh. And I assume this one is the other variant. Yeah. Extend aura, yeah. And then taunt decoy. I think she has taunt. Stabilizer, weapon attack power, and cannot use any of the level 60 guns. Which I have 2 of. How did I get 2 of them? Ooh. The 57's good. And just to be safe, Worn Carbide Twins, Destabilizer. That's good. And I do have Delta Launchers, which are 57, and a potential up, and opening art damage. But more importantly, cooldown reducer. That works. I can't remember which ones are which. There's also the field container right here. Battle points.
Use melee attacks.
Try attacking at range.
Rising blade.
He can no longer move. He is now trapped.
Tornado blade.
Backslash.
True stream edge.
I can't remember which ones are which.
Rising
But dealing with all enemies is a good idea, though.
charge.
That will put me in a ranged combo and
Move in.
deal with my guaranteed crits.
Rising blade. Tornado blade. True stream edge.
Move in and do some
Put
damage.
some power into this one.
Move in and keep the rhythm
I'll
going.
make sure to leave a dent.
Okay.
We're in a good position.
Primer.
Move in.
Absorber.
A game and set.
I hope I did my part.
Combat boost meds. Oh, that's a call. I want to say this goes down and I'm supposed to go up. That floor is... Okay, I just have to get to the higher floors. Hopefully. Technically, I think the other version is if you, the calls are just in case you come back.
Seems we've been found out. What now?
Good. Now get in there. I own you. True stream edge.
Range now if I reach.
Go.
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
Success. Try very nice.
I won't miss this chance.
Slide now. Melee attack.
My body and soul are a
Rising blade.
Primer.
Defensive stance.
I don't need it, but it's always good to use the bus.
Sliding slither.
That put a dent in him.
True stream edge.
Keep the rhythm going.
Focus is in. I'll make sure to leave a dent.
Shadow strike. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Belt charge.
Ghost factory.
Put some power into this. I own you.
You need an aura.
Rising blade.
Side
Lightning
flash.
cloak.
I own you. Sliding. Ghost
Move in and keep
walker.
the rhythm going.
I shall give it my all.
Executioner.
You pick them up.
Oh, apparently Ghost Walker does count as a ranged attack.
True stream. Focus is improving. It's time. Tornado blade.
Try
Shadow strike.
Shadow
Defensive
runner.
Well,
stance.
Side flash.
Violent streak. I'd attack at range now if I were you.
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
Dreamer.
Rising blade. My
You
focus
need
is
an aura.
improving. It's can
My
you stand?
body and soul are a quiver.
Now we can just hit them with gunfire.
Absorber.
I own you. I own you. I'll try to push them back.
Lightning cloak.
I own
Try
you.
attacking at range.
I won't miss this chance.
Primer. Fire.
Rising
Shadow
blade.
strike.
I I won't miss this chance.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Back here.
Make sure to leave a dent.
Try attacking the rain. Absorber
I
stage.
won't miss this chance. We're in a good position. Move in.
Moving in.
True stream edge.
On my mark. Display.
Primer!
Rising blade. Tornado blade.
Move in and do some damage.
I'll put some power into this one.
Shadow runner.
Ugh.
It's time.
Ghost
Absorber
I
stage.
won't miss this chance.
Fire. Lightning cloak.
Thank you.
Sliding sleep.
Slide knife. Move in and do some damage.
It's time. Let's do this. Ghost Walker.
Suck now. Melee attack.
Get on my mark. Fire.
Rising blade. True stream edge.
Primer!
Tornado blade.
Absorber
We're in a good
stage.
position. Move in.
Sliding splinter!
Charge.
My body and
Ghost
soul
Walker.
are quiver. Sliding success. Try attack. Time for the coup de grace.
Victory is ours.
We got
Oh.
it. Let's move.
Oh, it went down. I'm like, oh, I didn't get to do everything. Oh, that's why. Got a Zig G for the Blade Barracks and a Red Hood. I got a Red Hood. Okay, cool to know. Oh, there's scale wreckage in here. Why is there random scale wreckage in here? How did it even get in here? No. If I don't want to come back in, I need to go in that one first. This one brings me to this treasure right here. Clean up this area while we're in here. Unlike a lot of other ganglion bases, but... Why? Oh, why? Did they think it was a good idea just to put a siren here? Orson Keep. Landmark. This is the main room. Oh, finally, it turned off. Ah. Technically, the first one of these I'll be taking on.
This was going to happen.
The clock's ticking.
Truly.
Take it down quickly.
One of the two Sadar variants. Because yes, for some reason they did
Didn't
put
have
two.
to be like this.
Wear them down from a distance.
Target in sight.
Sliding
Rising blade. True stream edge. Good. Now get in there.
Stream edge.
Slide slash. Absorber stage.
Thank you.
It's no use. Can we buff up and regroup?
Tornado blade. I'll get the most out of this.
Shadow slash.
Executioner.
Try attack. Conduction rise.
I won't miss this chance. Rising blade.
Move in
I'll
and
make
keep
sure to
the
leave
rhythm
a
going.
dent. We're in a good position. Move in.
Prime.
Tornado blade.
Absorber stage.
Very nice. Slinger.
It worked. Attack.
Rising blade.
Black veins.
Side flash.
Try attack. Slash.
Charge. I won't miss this chance. Thank
Very
you.
nice. You need an ore.
Rising blade. True stream edge. We're in a good position.
Sliding.
Move in.
Slinger.
No quitting allowed.
I'm attack at range now if I were you.
Primer!
Absorber skin!
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
Side
Striking stinger!
Rising blade!
appendage destroyed.
Black
Move in
vein!
and
Moving
strike.
about! We control them!
Tornado blade! True
topple 'em.
stream edge!
Shadow
Move in
runner!
and do some damage.
Ghost walker!
Scream edge!
I'll put some power into this.
Slash!
Shadow strike!
Backslash!
Executioner!
I owe you one.
Ah, force Sadar down. I don't think it gives you any of its normal items though. Oh, oops. Drop
What do you
something.
think it is?
Part of a machine?
Silly friends, it obviously keyed to big door from before.
I actually think he's right.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, a boss guarding a door key. Guess the first time for everything. Now you may use your
This way we can
skills.
let our skills in.
Exactly.
If you actually want to use your skills. And not just utterly annihilate everything with just one attack. Jokingly, as I say about my weaponry. Ah, there's one to the right. And this level. I can't dismount right there. So you can't dismount skill. Oh. Okay. I'm essentially gonna go back the way I came. Because I realized how you're supposed to get those. And the answer is fairly simple. At least for those two. The elevators have a second position. I think. Actually, I'm not sure if they do. Feels like that would make sense, but it might not be exact. Okay, nope, it only goes up and down. So those two are in weird spots that I can't reach. Or, I wasn't paying attention in the room I was in. Speaking of, with some changes, it is easy to get back to the skill. I'll assume I just took a wrong turn. Anyways, let's get this battle started and I'll come back for these ones later. Probably because of where I was standing. Immediate cutscene. I would have liked to dismount, but you know, this one's going to force the skill encounter. I mean, I could do it without the scale,
I
but
expected no less from NLA's #1 team.
Lau!
The Ganglion really are afraid, you know. Even Luxar, their leader, trembles at the idea we might get our bodies back. That's why he had me stick around here, to keep you out of his tendrils.
You knew we had no choice. We had to chase after that stolen data terminal.
None of this will matter soon. Once they destroy the Lifehold core and all of us with it, this'll all be over.
You don't sound so excited anymore.
Of course I'm excited. Why wouldn't I be? We can finally stop living this goddamn lie. We'll all be free at last.
We'll all be dead, Lau. How does that free anyone? Instead of reuniting with our real flesh and blood?
Wrong. We're already dead, Lynn. Our flesh and blood burned away with the earth.
Listen, Lau. We don't have time for a debate here. We came here for that terminal, and we're taking it back with us, whether you like it or not.
Of course. You wouldn't want to hear this, would you? Or have them hear it? Fair enough.
maybe I already have heard it. I wonder if I've made a mistake with certain upgrades. Oh wait, none of them are. Only one other skull has a certain upgrade on it. So I'm actually good at the moment.
Let's go.
Seems we've been found out. What now? Temporary upgrade. It worked. Attack at range. Perfectly primed.
This
Eh.
isn't working. Switching to ground gear.
Wait,
I'm going out to approach this.
Sliding nice. Move in and do some damage.
I'll put some power into this one.
I forgot the entire party version in instances like this.
Side slash. Ghost factory.
Rising blade!
Slide.
Oh,
Absorber! Sliding slinger!
On my fire.
Rising blade!
oh, morale's down.
I'll make sure to
Move
leave
in
a
and
dent.
do some nice. Move in and do some damage.
Rising blade! Charge! Executioner! Sliding slinger!
Absorber speed.
Thank you.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
On my mark. Fire. Backslash. Black vein.
Primer.
Choose Dream Edge! Tornado
Push
blade!
me up.
Rising blade!
Slide. Slinger. Scream edge.
Side step. Sliding finger.
Shadow strike. That could have dented him.
Right.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
I shall give
As characters slowly take more damage, I'm gonna have them go to their scales.
Sliding. Slinger.
I'll run with this. Cruise Dream Edge!
this through the power of button.
Rising blade! We're in a good position. Move in! Defense charge! Executioner!
Cut nice. Move in and do some damage.
I shall give you
Tornado blade! Rising blade!
Take this.
Defensive stance!
Sliding. Slinger.
Sliding slinger!
Backslash.
Move in and
I'll
keep
make
the
sure
rhythm
to leave
going.
a dent. position. Move in.
Primer!
Tornado blade.
Side slash!
Now get in there.
My turn!
Defense charge.
This should
Slide! Flick!
What is that
I won't miss
random
this chance. We're in a good position.
yell Loud does
think this was
as he's doing certain attacks?
backslash.
Executioner.
Side slash!
True's flame edge.
Side slash.
Tornado blade.
Slide!
Rising blade.
It worked. Attack range.
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
Primer!
Take
Defense
this.
charge.
Backslash.
Sliding slinger.
Melee attacks!
I'll put some power into this one. We're in a good position. Move in.
Side slash!
Tornado blade. True's flame edge.
I just realized he has a very weird noise when he does that attack.
I'll put some power into this one. Ghost Walker.
Take Shadow Runner.
I won't miss.
Normally it goes a little faster because I actually use the scales to full
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
effect. Specifically, the fact that the Amadeus has the E-Scythe is still always a good thing. Oh, 50. Oh, we're at 50%. I think this is the aerial fight.
This is wrong. Humanity should have died out along with the Earth. We should have let nature take its course and accepted our fate.
You don't believe that, Lau. If you did, you would have never volunteered to work on Project Exodus in the first place. Or on the White Whale's crew.
Well, I was a believer once. I honestly thought we could pull it off. I knew we couldn't save everyone, of course. Billions of people in that time frame. But a cross-section of races, religions? Yes, it felt like all the usual politics disappeared. People from different countries had to come together. There was no other choice. This was survival. So I signed up.
So what happened?
It was all lies. If you weren't rich, or connected, or part of the First World elite, you got left to die on Earth.
What?
Oh, yes. The only reason people like you and me got on board the White Whale is because they could use our skills, exploit our talents. But everyone else, all those countless souls boxed up in your precious Lifehold core, the same elitist bastards that decided they're the only part of humanity worth saving.
No.
If you don't believe me, ask Elma.
I can't say I agreed with how all the passengers were chosen. But I hardly see how it justifies this madness. We were acting to save the human race. I never understood why humans separate themselves off. By race, by class, religion, country, age. As if it matters in the end. On a genetic level, the differences are insignificant.
No, not insignificant. Not to humans. But really, how could you understand, Elma? Sorry, but I won't let those bastards purge what made us human. I'll kill us all first.
Lau, look. I admit I had no idea about any of this. But killing what's left of us isn't going to solve anything. It's you playing God instead of them. How is that fair?
Don't talk to me about fair. Is it fair what happened to my wife and little girl?
Oh.
That's why I volunteered. I didn't sign up for Project Exodus because I wanted to save the human race. No. I signed up for Project Exodus because I wanted to save my family. We knew there were no guarantees we'd be chosen, of course. We promised each other we'd accept our fate either way. But at least, this way, we had a chance. We had something to hope for. Hope was all we asked for. But there was never any hope. Not really. The decision was already made. We just didn't know it yet. These scum deserve to die, Elma.
No one deserves to die, Lau.
Tell that to Charmaine. And Chenshi. Tell it to everyone we left back on Earth. And You knew they'd seal the fate of all those people. And then you lied. You lied about why no one could know who made it onto this ship until after launch.
The decision came down to saving a subset of humanity or total extinction. I stand by that decision, and I'd do it again. Enough talk. I don't expect you to agree with every decision that was made in the past. But I won't let you destroy humanity's future.
Fair enough. I don't expect you to agree either. But that won't stop me.
Loss can break a person.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me. Fly, he's healing.
Friendly soon. Rock.
Oh,
Shadow strike.
Oh no. It's looking dicey.
Got it.
there you can.
Come, my
Better
Skell.
off than Skell.
Wear them down from a distance.
Temporary
Come
upgrade.
on.
A temporary upgrade.
Can
Thank
you stand?
Deploying field.
Good luck,
Got
Doc.
the edge. Deploying field. Come on. Got the edge. One blow ends it all.
I should give my Skell a go.
After you.
I think this is fine.
Deploying shield.
Got through the first half, mostly on foot, other than
Deploying
Celica.
In the
You
crosshair.
win.
Try a shot at range.
Deploying field.
A temporary
Got the
upgrade.
edge.
Out below.
Would this be the power-up button?
Good.
Good
Now
luck,
get in
Doc.
there.
This.
Deploying field.
Temporary
Got the edge.
After you.
Oh, I have everything back.
After you. Look out below.
Attack range.
I really don't understand why he has that sound.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
What is that scream?
Now, melee attack. Come on.
I didn't. Speaking of, I didn't know that voice actor could scream that bad that way.
This be the target fight.
That
In the crosshair.
move in and keep the rhythm going.
I've been holding back. I think that's fine.
Field.
A temporary upgrade.
One blow ends it all.
Deploying shield.
A temporary upgrade.
Deploying shield.
Good luck dodging this.
After you.
On my mark. Fire.
Look out below. After you.
You wish.
Yeah.
Now, melee attacks.
I think yep, the Scythe is finishing it.
I won't let you win.
Now that was an ejection.
No more fighting, Lau, and no more excuses. The data.
Go ahead, Elma. Go ahead and shoot. If you're so sure of yourself. Just don't hit the terminal. So, what's it gonna be? The chest or the head? You've got a 50-50 chance. The fate of all humanity hanging in the balance. Gotta love those odds. So, what are you waiting for?
No, Elma, not like this!
Step aside, Lynn. If I can shut down his MIM, there's still a good chance we can extract the data afterwards.
No, damn it, that's not even the point! We're all on the same side here!
You.
You too?
Thank you. Elma, listen. I understand Lau's anger. I lost my family to an accident a long time ago. But if someone promised me a chance of saving them, and that was all a self-serving lie, who knows what I would do?
Lily.
disturbing and corrupt and disgusting. And yet, that's exactly what makes us human. Maybe we really should have been wiped out of existence. But then...
The data terminal. Take it.
What? But Lao...
I'm abandoning my little crusade. Guess I'm just as corrupt as anyone else.
Lao,
I changed my mind.
changed your mind.
I thought this was about them, but somewhere along the way, it became about me. And about revenge.
It's over now.
So go. The Lifehold core has built-in auto-defenses. It'll take them some time to destroy it. If you hurry, you might still make it in time.
He's right, there's no time to lose. Lynn, can you finish the analysis here?
It's technically possible, but without the full NLA mainframe working on it, it would take way too much time.
Then we have no choice. Let's get back to the city ASAP.
Lao too. Come back with us to New LA.
Yeah, right. As if I could ever set foot inside that city again.
It won't be like that. Not once everyone knows the facts, at least. They might not agree, but they will understand.
You're naive, Lynn. They'd lock me up and toss away the key. Or worse, a lot worse.
Maybe, but that's on you. You have a lot to answer to. So either way, we're taking you back with us.
I'd rather be shot.
Come on, Lao. Let's go home.
Fine, whatever. But there's no time to evac me. You go ahead.
But that's... Alma...
He's right, Lynn. Time is running out. We need to move, and fast.
All right, then. Lao, we'll send some medics for you, okay? Just stay put. Until then, you're not allowed to die, you hear me? I'll see you back in New LA.
Sure. Great, you got it. Now would you go already?
Okay.
I wonder if he'll disappear as soon as we just turn around.
Tatsu will split special lunchbox with Lao. Because Lindley says Lao not allowed to die. So Lao stay alive for Lindley or else Tatsu kill him.
Not allowed to die. Of course I'm not. Even if I killed myself, I'd just wake up in a new Mim anyway. Charmaine, Chenshi, I'm so sorry, girls. It seems like Papa can't come to be with you just yet. Damn it. I'm sorry. You watch over each other until I get there.
Oh. It's not there. to the administrative branch. Or district. Bad the Ares was not brought back. Oh. Don't even have to dismount. Just give it to random.
Tell me you got it.
Yes, sir.
Thank God. Let's get it analyzed.
Commander, hold on. Lau's still back at the Ganglion base in Caldros. He's seriously injured.
Yeah? And? What exactly are you getting at? I know you aren't suggesting we help that backstabbing bastard. He tried to kill you guys.
I am, but...
He's been through a lot, Commander. You know his story as well as anyone. When we signed off on Project Exodus, we knew there'd be cases like Lau. Potentially hundreds of them. Look at Irina. She's still struggling with losing her brother. But we moved forward anyway, for the greater good of mankind.
Irina didn't try to kill us. In fact, she's been doing everything she can to help further Blade's cause.
Are you sure?
Hmm?
According to Gwyn, she's been acting strange. Reckless. Almost suicidal. He thinks maybe she wants to die.
It takes different forms, but it's coming from the same place as Lau. Of course, it's no excuse for what he's done, just putting it in perspective.
Fine. We'll bring him in.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Commander.
I wouldn't get too excited about it. Especially after I break every bone in his body.
It's going to take a bit to complete the analysis. Let's regroup at the barracks.
And with that, Chapter 11 is complete. 75,000 credits? As they said, it could be anyone. Character hangout? What do you mean character hangout complete? Child of Mira. We're on chapter 11, so this means couple things should open now. Chapter 12, 50. You must 12 is where you must have level 50, the flight module. Planetary Pioneer, Bread and Circus, the Bug Whisperer, and we got a couple others to go around as things happen. Okay. Let's start from the top with where characters are currently in party and in the area. So first, we have a new, especially new one. Oh,
hey, how you been? Been a while, hasn't it?
now and
hello
Celica.
there.
Yeah.
Well, I think Lady Neil was hoping to discuss something with you.
Right. Here's the thing. Wait, before all that, I believe I owe you my thanks. I hear you saved my dear little sister. Celica Sulika truly landed in hot water.
Wait.
Really, thank you.
They're
Your
siblings?
sister is going too far, Lady Neil. I am not worthy.
Okay.
Really? I disagree. We were both spawned from the same artificial womb plant. We Clue are all one big family, aren't we?
perhaps
artificial.
you're the High Custodian, the most exalted in all of Clerian society. Whereas I am from a line of acolytes who serve you. The mere act of accompanying you like this, it's an honor beyond compare.
Is that so? I haven't been back to our home planet in so long, but I see our education system is as rigid as ever. I'm tired of all this pomp and ceremony. Leave the hierarchical stuff to the other girls. I'd appreciate it if you could simply be yourself around me.
Lady Neil.
Whoops, we're getting sidetracked. I'll tell you the rest in the Blade Barracks. It'll be easier if you see the data firsthand.
Interesting. A little details on the clue as a whole. And also gave me exactly what I wanted. The new character speaking with the old character of that looks almost similar. I was hoping for battle dialogue, but I haven't really been paying attention. Okay, just walk here. Just look at the cat.
First, take a look at this. The time we went to Oblivia, remember those mystery mechs that attacked us?
Yes.
I finally figured out what they're all about. Rather, I remembered seeing the very same ones in a database back on our home planet.
They're Clerian, so that means...
Yeah, those machines are mobile weapons developed using actual Clerian technology. Would it be easier if we simply called them Skells?
Sure.
The model is old, practically antique. But these were special Skells who once served as personal bodyguards to a certain custodian. They require no pilot and were designed from top to bottom to be fully autonomous. In actual fact, there's something of a trick to their autonomic functions. Now, pop quiz. If I asked you who you could trust implicitly, who comes to mind?
The only one you can trust is numero uno, myself, my friends.
Indeed, a model answer. But in this case, I'm sorry to say you'd be wrong.
Oh.
The answer is yourself. Why? Because logically, it's impossible for you to betray yourself. Ergo, it stands that you can trust yourself. And so, the master of those Skells copied her personality onto them and incorporated it into their autonomic system. The personality of the High Custodian Neil Nail.
Neil Nail. Conclude by that logic, Neil, my speedy attacker. Verify that she really said her own name.
By which I mean, of course, my predecessor.
The High Custodian, her existence is perpetuated through the use of clones.
Oh.
She who presides over the knowledge of ancient times. Such is the destiny of Lady Neil Nail.
Well, I may be a clone, but I still have my own personality, thoughts, and desires. The point is, those Skells are technically the embodiment of a former iteration of Neil Nail. Let's call the white one Neil Nail Albus, and the black one can be Neil Nail Fervus.
Okay.
Here's what I think. Their job is to defend any sites of Clerian influence. That is the duty of a Neil Nail. And that's why we were attacked. Who else to right the wrongs of the High Custodian but the High Custodian herself? Which means there's only one thing left to do. Destroy them. Put the old Neil Nail in her coffin. As I'm sure you're aware from the last battle, they're not likely to roll over and die for us.
Yeah, probably not.
Once again, would you lend me your strength? Please?
Show reluctance or lend. I'll take
Thank
them
you.
out.
I was fully expecting you to turn me down, so honestly, I'm delighted. After all, I couldn't ask this of just anyone. It's a risky assignment, but I'm more than convinced
I gave them the inverse blast type. Neil Nail has the lower rims.
I promise promise I won't slow you down.
Where Celica
Thank
has
you,
the top
Celica.
one.
With you at my side, I'm all the more reassured.
I didn't even pay attention. Could I
First
only
off,
have
we need to
had
find a
2,
princess's scales, won't we?
According to the data I collected, they recently ambushed someone, a blade who was exploring a cluster of ruins in Coldros.
Oh.
If the scales are meant to deter anyone who explores too far into the ruins, then...
You're saying if we investigate those ruins ourselves, they will come for us.
Bingo. I think it's worth a try. For starters, why don't we try looking in those ruins for info samples? That said, we'll have to be snappy. We can't risk them claiming any more victims.
At
Yep.
once, Lady Neil.
So I assume if you didn't have them already in your party... Oh, no. Oh. Oh. There's the last one. Help the rookie with their adventure. I have a lot of things to do. Specifically, I have to technically do every prone mission. So, Blularian Ruin is somewhere in Caldro. So, Orsim is quite literally completely all Orsim. Oh. I could have done that at the start and forgot. I did get all the sketches. Finally.
Deploying shield. Melee attacks next. Deploying shield.
When you just have to say screw it.
This warhead is what you call special.
This is in the way. Ooh, a level 50 item. I shall take. Royal Record 3. Oh, I'm gonna have to come all the way back here. Actually has an order. Maybe. We'll see. Alien Ruins. Royal Records 1. Why is wrong? Huh? Okay. 1 is there. 3 is over there. And now I am going after the other one. Oh, the Watchtowers apparently is also a landmark. This tower. Camera got stuck. Royal Records 2.
Nothing yet. Your forebears' scales refuse to surface. Perhaps the ruins of Coldros really have nothing to do with Clerians.
No, I'm sure that they do. I took a good look around the cloister. It was incredibly subtle, but there were traces of the clue. It's starting to look like Samarian worship took a radical turn, very different to the peaceful faith it once was. There's a high probability that we'll find them here. The problem is where to look.
So yeah, Samarian faith is here.
Thinking more central.
Central, you say?
From the records we have to go on, we know that a king once ruled here, a civilization under an almighty monarch. This place was once the royal capital. Now, where would a king take his seat?
Pass the buck. Answer. I would assume castle, but
yes, he would. For a
that is
variety
Earth way of
throughout
using.
history, castles have been a mainstay of sovereign power. The castle, both a threshold between ruler and governed, and a bulwark against foreign invaders.
A means of defense. Just as the scales are, you mean?
It's a possibility. Now, time to check our theory. Onward to Orsim Castle. We're sure to find answers there.
It's not like I just have to turn my happy butt around. It's not like it's literally right here. Oh. By the way, this is one treasure. Oh, I think it's in the hallway. It is. Ooh. This is gonna be weird. Oh, technically this is the first Skell v. Skell fight between these two. Because the first one was post chapter 5.
Lady Neil.
Yeah, we found our skulls. This floor plan suggests that this was once the castle's keep. The keep is the king's seat of power. In other words, it's the heart of these ruins. As we've determined, these skulls are dangerous foes not to be trifled with. That said, it's not like we have any other option. Destroying them is the only way.
Another mech fight in the keep.
Seems we've been
Oh.
found out. What
Wear them
now?
down from a distance.
I've been warped out of the
I'll match your command.
Oh!
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
Ooh, an interesting outcome.
Executioner!
Oh, why?
True stream edge. We're in a good
If you get put to sleep, you can't move the cursor.
Rising blade. Tornado blade.
Let's regroup.
Belt charge. Sliding slam.
Move in and
Ghost walker.
You're a big help.
Technically, I've seen this fight, unless they decided to add new skills
Rising.
already in full on foot, so not too in the idea of keeping this
Focus is
too far.
Might attack at range now.
It's time.
if I were you. This should improve things.
rising blade. Sliding slam.
You can do it.
I'm going on the offensive. Rising. True stream edge. Tornado blade. Defensive step. Don't give him a chance to rest. Rising blade. True stream edge. Tornado blade. We're in a good position. Move in.
Body and soul are a quiver.
Defensive step.
Shadow strike.
Rising blade. True stream. It's not over yet. Tornado blade. Defensive step. Don't give him a chance to rest. Rising blade. True stream edge.
Stellar ray.
Tornado blade. I'll
That's
run
the
with this.
dent in 'em. Move in and keep moving going.
Defensive steps.
Scream edge.
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
True stream edge. Rising blade! True stream edge! We're in a good position. Move in! Defensive stance! I'll put some power into this one. True stream edge! Tornado blade! Ghost walker!
Black Bane!
Defensive stance!
Attack blade!
Rising blade! True stream edge!
Now, melee attack!
Tornado blade!
Ghost back!
Defensive stance! Put some power into this one. Good. Now get in there! Tornado blade!
Now it's my
Ghost
turn.
walker!
Absorber!
Defensive stance! I'll put some power into this one. True stream edge!
May the blessings of the king guard you.
Tornado blade! Defensive stance! Rising
Apparently, it can't go above 25.
stream edge! Tornado blade! Ghost walker! Defensive stance! Rising blade!
Oh, no, I hit 30 seconds.
Tornado blade! Defensive stance!
Can we buff up and regroup?
Rising blade! True stream edge! We're in a good position.
I like how the last time I came here, it was Celica having issues, and now it's Neil now that's having the issue.
Rising blade!
Just far enough out of range.
Tornado! All this experience just serves to make me stronger.
Just keep going. There's no stopping this train.
That's it. Our task is done. They'll never harm an innocent again. The custodian herself has cleaned up the old one's mess. The matter can finally be put to bed.
Lady Neil, was this really the right thing to do? They were erratic and unsafe, but were they not also a part of you?
There's an easy answer to that one, Celica. If you are always chained to the past, you can never look to the future. Even if it means denying my old self's legacy, I still intend to right their wrongs. We Clue must rise above our past, if we're to soar once again through the infinite beyond.
Among the acolytes, there were some who disputed your authority. Some even called you heretic. Now I see the truth. I see that you have always had Clue's best interests at heart.
The same can be said of all Clurian, Celica. You see, the only difference is how we go about it. Besides, making contact with alien races, it's not always the solar storm we think it'll be. We don't need faith and tech as crutches, not when words can bridge the gap between worlds. We have a prime example of that right here, right?
I was totally expecting a text box.
Yes.
Now, we've wrapped up our business in Coldros, but there's still much work to be done on Mira. So many races journeyed through the stars to end up on this single planet. Cosmo-archaeologically speaking, it's odd. The way Mira keeps presenting mystery upon mystery, I doubt my work's drying up anytime soon.
Complain that you need a vacation. Oh, there are some gold talks in some of these text boxes and choices. Oh, help. No, I'm interested.
You're pretty much indispensable at this point if I'm to perform my fieldwork here.
I generally will have to see someone deflate.
Assistant. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Sorry about stealing
Lady
the...
Neil, the humans might have pressing matters of their own to deal with right now.
Psycho launchers are heroic tail, which is similar to, I believe, the one that Arena has for biggest knife art, which allows for some unique properties. I think a bunch of the quests I can't, both can and cannot do, because I'm still behind in other quests. I think I need to do Child of Mira. And, a couple others. Such as Planetary Pioneer. A lot of the affinity missions are fine, but I do think I need to do a couple of these other quests. And Celica is already in the party.
You seem to be working hard, Rock.
Hi, Celica. Hi, everyone.
We were in the area, so we thought we might drop by to say hi and see you in action.
Thanks. I really love my job. I don't have to feel scared, and everyone seems to appreciate what I do.
That sounds great! Tatsu's still looking for a workplace where unique talents will be appreciated.
Can you all wait a few minutes? It's almost my break.
Of course. We'll just hang out here and watch.
Gosh, it feels funny having an audience.
Hey, Rock, can I get a hand over here?
On my way!
Seems like he's having fun.
We have the Director General to thank for getting him this position.
Yeah, I guess we do.
Look out!
Rock! Get back!
Hey, are you alright?
Oh no!
Oh no! What happened? I assume something.
Rock!
Ooh.
Those beams would have crushed me if Rock hadn't stepped in.
Ow!
Are you hurt?
I'm gonna have a huge lump on my head.
Just lump. Rock's head made of rock too?
Thank goodness.
This is gonna put the whole project on hold.
Beams are shot, boss. They're all bent to hell.
I figured as much. Well, that's the day. Go on home, boys. Don't bother coming in tomorrow.
Huh? When should we come back?
Beam's gotta be recast. That means waiting for fresh ore. You go see the doc on your way home, Rock. Got it?
Yes, sir. I'm really sorry.
For what? Not your fault at all, big guy.
Need help finding a doctor?
Oh, I don't need one. It's really just a bump. The foreman's just being nice.
It's nice of him to look out for his team like that.
Yeah, I'm just sad there's nothing I can do for him.
Inquire, what is the
The
problem?
beams are hardened with a special ore known as erosium, but sadly their erosium supply has run dry.
Erosium is a pretty rare mineral, too.
Until they acquire new ore, it seems the construction project will not be able to proceed.
Rats. And I finally found a job I liked, too.
Fear not, Rock. I'll find a way to fix this.
This sounds like job for Nopon. Nopon are masters of trade. Some Nopon somewhere know where to find erosium. Tatsu guarantee it.
That's actually an excellent idea.
Thank you, Tatsu.
Wow, you're actually useful sometimes.
Lindley finally noticed?
Alright, let's start asking around. Celica, if you'd join us?
Of course.
Listen.
Got it.
Okay. Okay. Hey. I would think I already had it, but guess not. Gotta be careful. Oh, if I'm looking for a nop. If I'm looking for a Napon.
Great.
Because this one's closer to the one in the parking lot there. Oh. Okay. Talking about how he'd willingly help Eliza, since he was a part of that quest line. Cool to know, cool to know. Well, if I'm looking for... It's always another place. I think technically I'm looking for a yellow spot. So I hope I don't come across her tonight, huh?
Did you hear?
Oh, this set is too far out.
What do you think?
Did you hear?
Well, it's also now clear why
So about that.
You couldn't deal with
Well,
Nile Nails or Neil Nails questline early. Where is this Napon? I do not remember where this Napon is. And yes, I'm going to continually use the older Xenoblade reference name. Muji Muji has an entire monopoly on Erosium.
Listen up.
There's Muji Muji over here.
Oh, ho, ho, ho! Greetings and welcome to Dorian Caravan. Something troubling, friends? In search of rare item, perhaps?
Yes, actually. We're looking for Erosium, and heard we might find some here.
Erosium? Yes, Dorian Caravan trade in Erosium.
Yay, we did it, Celica!
Wonderful.
Friends always this impatient? Listen to whole answer. Caravan trade in Erosium, yes, but Erosium fresh out of stock, sorry.
Ah, crud.
Well, that's
Oh.
a problem.
And it means poor Rock will have to wait.
No, no, beautiful lady, no crying, please. Ah, fine, fine. Mujiji cannot stand to see such display from such beauty. Just this once, Mujiji share his source as special exception. Really? Mujiji never go back on word.
Oh, thank you.
Friends, listen well.
Okay.
Nearby is strange place with big rocks floating in air. Erosium is mined from floaty rocks.
Understood. We shall go there at once.
Friends, be careful. Floaty Rock Zone also home to bitey critters. Not
Yes,
big
it
as
is.
We understand.
Now that's a good question. Because how the quest lines work for pickup items like this, I don't know if it's possible to immediately get to a spot before you're allowed to and pick it up. Because I know where the Erosium. Technically, if I remembered, I would have realized, oh yeah, it's over here. Why can't I just go get it over here? Ah. Oh, it's on the back half. Nope. Not in there, and that means... I've been missing a spot. Got the 3 pieces of Erosium.
I'd say that's enough to get the project back on track.
Thank you all so much for your help.
You really would do anything for Rock, wouldn't you, Celica?
Rock is like family to me. Nothing could be more precious.
But Rock say something before. About how Rock and Ganglion do terrible thing to Celica's village. Celica not mad at Rock about that?
Tatsu, that is so inappropriate.
I didn't realize he had spoke of this to you.
I'm sorry, Celica.
Oh no, it's perfectly all right. It just means he trusts you all enough to share. You see, Rock was created by the Ganglion to be a living weapon.
Oh.
When they attacked my village, his kind killed so many people. But something awoke in Rock that night. He took me and ran. He saved my life.
That's amazing.
That's why you were so passionate about Rock not fighting.
No, it is perfectly fine, Rock.
Couldn't agree
It
more.
doesn't fight.
And it's thanks
I
to
would
your
have grumbled
kindness
why
that
it
Rock found
wasn't
a way
just
to
shared
live his life
earlier.
in peace.
You're all
Could have
so
had the
sweet.
entire issue earlier fixed.
Rock waiting back home, right? Team should deliver Erosium ASAP. Then Rock can get back to work.
Right.
Elma, look!
Oh, nope. Can't leave yet.
Get ready.
We've been discovered.
We need strength to see the sunset. Let us power.
Got the edge.
A balena. Wonder if it's just...
Temporary
Move
upgrade.
in and keep the rhythm going. More
I'll
enemies.
make sure to leave a dent.
I'll hold
Deploying
the
field.
temporary upgrade.
We've got the edge.
I won't miss this chance.
What? Oh, the 52's over there. Oh, I missed.
Like this?
Oh, I'm gonna have to deal with these things, aren't I?
Deploying shield.
Come on.
After you.
Temporary upgrade.
Could this be the
After
power
you.
of butter?
A temporary upgrade.
That dented him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
I'll unload everything I've got. Success.
Okay.
Try attacking at range.
I've been trying to not take them.
On my mark. Fire.
I won't miss this chance.
Hopefully that's far enough that's a lot is far enough away.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Okay.
Upgrade.
Deploying
It's the next lot that I had to deal with.
Temporary upgrade.
I'll unload everything I've got.
Now that's
light!
One blow ends it all!
Deploying shield!
On my mark. Fire!
Could this be the power-up
Look
button?
out below!
Oh, no, fell. I got sick and tired of these guys.
After you!
A temporary upgrade! Follow me! Overdrive!
Good luck, Ducky.
I don't have enough. Considering how fast it died, I'm going to assume Elma used the
No sense hanging
Y-hander.
around here. Let's get back to New
The
Alabama.
Y-hand Q. Oh, level 52, Warren Mother Gods, Bracer R. I'll take that for now. That's actually good. I really got unlucky with this a lot, so I couldn't focus on the enemy. But I was supposed to be taking out. And then, oh, I put a super weapon on an NPC. Oh, they're using it. I was even... At least I had the camera on it, right as it went, got flashed into 2. It... Yep. I assume I'm supposed to talk to Dalton.
Forget about it.
And this dang accident had to come along and ruin it all. Where's Nuggets, I say? Anyway, most of the materials are shot and we can't get a fix on any spare replacements. At this rate, we'll have to put things on hold indefinitely. Talk about your rotten luck. Rock. There we go.
Hey, that's Erosium! And so much of it, too! Thank you, Celica.
Oh, it wasn't just me. Everyone helped.
Thanks, everyone.
Forget about us. You've got some ore to deliver to your boss, right?
Right.
What? Rock! You went out and got us a fresh supply of Erosium?
Not me, sir. Celica and my friends were the ones who found it.
That's mighty kind of you, miss.
Will this allow construction to proceed?
Sure will. We'll start first thing tomorrow.
All right!
Hopefully there's enough for any more mishaps.
You never told us your friends were so amazing, Rock.
Well, that's a job well done. Good work, guys. It's nice to see those two in such good spirits, too.
Don't remember what file that is. Dual guns 0-0. Oh. You want to talk about an art that's been handicapping me for a while now at 0-0. Single enemy increases 40 DP by 50 on a melee combo. Oh, I can also use Sky High. Which actually does better than, Ooh, it has stun. I'll take that and physically fully upgrade it for a stun 5 combo. That is a much better skill set. What's this one? Combat Limbo Effect Stasis. And then there's Primer. Unfortunately, Ghostwalker is still technically the better option. Okay. Few seconds and we'll get back to doing the next Alexa mission and moving that thing around. I'm just curious if there's not fairly quiet for missions. Which is fine. But a few seconds. Oh, oops. I forgot to mute the mic. But I figured I'd come to the AM. Because, well, I want to see what we got from that. Oh, the Electric Flood series. Good, good. Electric Flood is this one. Shoulder only. Stun and virus. Okay. Requires the Liberatus glyph. Don't remember which enemy actually gives that. And I was only making one other at this moment. And I was choosing the physical res down. Okay, despite the fact that I just threw all my Marinum here, but we have another quest to go through first. Rapid Mythfire.
Tika's asked us to join a new Skell weapon test today. Something about a laser that can track targets burrowing underground? Kinda ruins the magic, right?
Weapons should be partially convenient and useful.
There's no talking to pragmatists. You and Tika
Sorry.
would get along well.
Our tastes are certainly closer than yours. The ridiculously specific things you love have no general purpose use. Even our friend here seems to realize they're pointless.
Now hold on just a...
Sorry, Alexa. Today's test is canceled. The weapons test Camber's team was on went bad. We're still assessing the damage. They've all gone missing. And any clues were destroyed when the prototype blew.
Were they in their
Not a
skulls
blue
at the time?
tie.
No, that's not what I meant. If they were in Skells, it's less likely they were hurt.
As far as we know, they were. But things went so wrong, we don't even know where they are now. Assuming the best, maybe optimistic.
I'm going to look for them. You'll come too, right?
Yeah, let's make sure they're
Don't worry
okay.
about that. With the two of us on the case, I'm sure we'll find them in no time. All right, whenever you're ready.
Oh, why am I scared? Ramjet Rifle 2.
There won't be any tests for a while either way, so I won't stop you. Just be careful, okay? Both of you.
Well, I have nothing to truly be
Be
worried.
prepared for the worst.
Well, yes, that I will. Be worried about. Oh, I know which one I need to do. Two peas in a pod, I think, is what leads to the super weapon build. Not a number of the Finian stuff, so those are some damaged skulls.
It's Mika's Skell. Poor thing. Look at this damage. Mika!
Mika's under it.
No! This can't be. She never told Camber how she felt. No. Yeah, she was.
Despite
She was
the
great.
issues.
She was also grumpy and snarky and kind of crazy jealous. But she respected me. Like I did her. And we'd finally become friends. I can't just stand here crying. Mika would be furious. We need to have a look around. Judging from the debris, this accounts for 2 of the skulls.
Good eye.
Yeah, I'm kind of a nut about this stuff, but you know that. These are Mika and Fernand's skulls. That means the other 2 members of the team may be okay. We need to hurry. I can't let things end like this.
That is a poke. Okay. Okay, 2 more skulls that should be somewhere in the general area. Either below or up top. Nothing but a unique monster that's sitting right there. Can't be up. Nope. The actual inside of the tree does not count. Camber's scout is lost both arms.
Camber! Are you alright?
It's an angel.
If you can still joke around, you'll live.
Yeah, my body's fine at least. Head's a little fuzzy though. Thanks for coming, Alexa. You too.
Do you know what happened to the others?
No.
The prototype exploded, right? Tell me about it.
Fernand tried to fire it at full charge, but something jammed. It wouldn't fire. The energy just kept building and it went critical, then blew. There was a bright light that swallowed up his skull. I was next to him. Then... Wait, is Mika okay? Alexa, if you know something, you have to tell me. Then do you know? No. No! That's not... She didn't protect me! I protected her! How do I live while she dies? It doesn't make sense.
You protected her, Camber?
Yeah. As soon as I saw the flash, I dove between Fernand and the other two. I guess the blast flung me all the way out here.
Really? Your scout looks pretty clean.
Yeah. The shockwave was massive, but the explosion itself wasn't huge. I'm lucky it was a beam weapon. If it were conventional explosives, I'd be dead.
Hey, wait a second. You notice anything odd about Camber's skull and the others? Exactly. I think that's significant. Yours was caught in the explosion, but it isn't burned. The skulls back at the test site were totally charred.
Meaning, what exactly?
I'm not sure yet. Let's go back there and take another look. We may find a clue.
I might think of an idea. It's piecing together a little. Yeah, this one's pretty torn up.
Here, have a look. These are Mika and Fernand's skulls. His is like yours, Camber. Broken, but otherwise pretty clean.
That's a characteristic of the prototype weapon.
But look at Mika's. It's smoking and covered in bullet holes.
You're right.
Which means...
Included.
It has to be. The ganglion must have been drawn here by the explosion.
Those bastards.
The girls had 2 damaged skulls, which would have made them easy prey.
So Mika's skull was destroyed. And Hana...
Shh.
What's wrong?
Enemy unit.
Ganglion skull. No. More than one. Moving slow.
Is it just assuming?
I can hear them.
You know enemy skulls by their sound? You are obsessed.
Mika!
She's still alive!
We have to help her!
No, it's Mika that's still alive, but not, Hannah. Well, this is the faster way. Once the game loads faster.
You're okay. Oh, thank heavens.
I'm glad to see you too, idiot. Really glad.
You two take cover. We've got more ganglion forces inbound.
Oh, they're green colored. Oh.
Seems we've been found out. What now?
Wear them down from a distance.
I'm at your
After
command.
you.
Oh, the scout one's 54.
I'll put some power into this one. I own you. After you.
Everything's too close.
Can we buff up with the group?
Deploying shield. Deploying shield.
Streak.
Sorry. Could I get some backup? I can do that.
Mustn't give up. Prepare my scale.
Oh, of course.
Let's regroup. A temporary upgrade.
I'm not on the...
Need some heals.
Oh. Architect's own cutie pie. Nope.
After you.
Arcing horde.
Okay, Scout Chromova is technically 2. Hang on, what the...
After you.
Temporary viral horde.
After you. This is wearing me down.
Sorry,
I need
just
healing.
out of range now if I were you.
A temporary upgrade.
Oh, of course I screwed up.
Close in and strike. Got you. More enemies.
Okay. I'm done.
Warhead is what you call special.
Temporary upgrade.
Point blank into the side of the face.
Expedition.
I'm so glad that shell can't rebound onto me.
Thank you, Alexa. You saved my life.
Or our
I'm
locals.
sorry we couldn't help Hannah or Fernand.
No. If anyone could have helped them, it was us.
He's right. Plus, you saved us. That's amazing enough. And we're grateful.
I think you've proven you're a lot more than just a skell nut.
Yeah, I'm a super scale nut. I should buy a cape.
What makes you love them so much?
When the whale was shot down and we all crashed here, a jet black skull saved my life. It shielded me from a hailstorm of bullets and gave me time to run. I don't know who was piloting it or what division they were from.
Jet black
But I
scale.
loved Skells from that moment on. And now it's my dream to save someone's life like that someday.
That sounds like the
I
Alexa
just
I
wish
know.
more people got it.
That still seems pretty out there.
Hey, who cares? We're alive because of it.
That's true.
Let's get you guys back home. We need to put your skells in for repair.
Not to ruin the skell lovin', but shouldn't the two of us go to maintenance first?
What? Why? You can walk just fine.
I think this girl may be insane.
Insane for skells? Oh yeah, baby.
Affinity change. Can't believe she's dead. Oh, she's not dead. You have obtained the materials required for the USO 850 excavator. But also, might have the ability for one other thing. Sadar control device. Oh, I think that might be the Galder's item. Nope. Can't do it. But go frames. We have the excavator. Essentially, technically a rebuild of what is the Amadusius, but obviously civilian purpose. This is a level 50 skill, compared to the 2 previous level 30s. However, you may have noticed there was 2. Yes, there is a level 60 variant that you can get access to right now. And unlike the more recent Hraesvelg Lord, this one is in fact modifiable. That means, say, in skill weapons, where we got both the Barrage Cloak, a shoulder weapon, and the from doing Hope's mission, and the Electric Flood, which is also a shoulder weapon from Celica's mission, Affinity mission. I could use these. The big difference compared to the later level 60s, this skill is technically more in line with a level 50 skill than the level 60 skill. Your later level 60 skills are going to be a lot more powerful than that one is. Let's see. But also gives me something to do off screen. What, you thought I was gonna hold back on not doing that one? You're funny. Okay. For this one, I will want Lynn, who does have the level 50 Maxima. But obviously I also can't do anything with the level 50 version of the Dozer till I have the actual skills.
I am beat. Mind if I relax here a bit?
Sure, just don't make it a habit, okay? We can't have the barracks become your day spa.
Hey, can't a commander stop by now and then to check on how his favorite team is doing?
No.
That's why I'm really here, you know?
Mustache man worse liar than even Tatsu. Real
In
reason
that
for
same
visit
sound.
is for Lindley's cooking.
Oh, the dinner roll ain't as dumb as he looks.
Well, thank you.
Tatsu, I don't think that was a compliment. I'm not sure food helps Mimiosomes with fatigue, Commander.
Comfort food helps everything, Lan. I just need something to take my mind off this weapon R&D work. It's driving me nuts.
Weapon R&D? Can I get in on that, sir? I'd love to help out.
Alright, I should have figured this would be right up your alley.
My alley? It is my alley!
Alright, let's call it a personal job from me. Frankly, I'd love the advice.
Understood.
Oh, the Hexad Partican. And this one, despite the files, does have a lot. You do get a free Hexad Partican, I think level 30 Hexad, which is still pretty heavy for a level. But similar to the aforementioned, this will give me some things to do off screen. Specifically farming all the weapons. I typically don't use the level 60s with the level 60 skills unless I'm decided to make a second level 60 skill. Don't get level 60s till after. till technically endgame. Oh. Oh, so Lun is the one that's here?
Cool. Is this a backpack beam cannon?
Prototype for one, anyway.
Ooh. They really crammed the high output ion capacitors in there.
Not bad, huh? That baby can go a month without needing a recharge.
Huh? That's dumb. You're wasting all its potential.
Lynn.
No, it's fine. What would you suggest, Lynn?
I'd channel that energy into fewer, more powerful bursts.
Why the hell would you need more punch than this?
Because if you push it up another 800 gigs, it'll cut right through the beam coating on ganglion armor.
Sure, but think of the heat something like that would put out.
Well, yeah. You just need to change the conductor material for the barrel jacket.
The barrel jacket, huh? Interesting.
Is all this even feasible?
There'll be a few hurdles, sure, but if we can clear those, it could be big.
Let's see if I already have everything out.
Won't we?
Yeah.
Let's see. I can think of 2 other problems right off the bat. Why don't we have you sort this out with the engineers here, Alan and Brenna? Talk to them. They might have ideas for a workaround.
Yes, sir.
I probably already have every item in the required for the build. Are you? Ah, yes. I take it you're here because you completed all the trials I assigned you. And you are a blade worthy of possessing my greatest invention, my masterpiece, the biological field skill capable of unraveling every mystery the universe's myriad forms of life can offer. I can install the skill straight to your mimetism immediately. Are you prepared? Yes. This is the end of the off the record. With this, you will be granted knowledge that may pierce the very veil of life itself. Installation complete. Now I must excuse myself. I look forward to news of your continued exploit. You now have unfettered access to treasure boxes of organic nature. And that is a 45%, and I have a lot of cash again. Okay, hello, Alan.
About the beam cannon project. Is there any way we can push the output up another 800 Gs? I know it's a lot, but if we can manage it, I think we could punch through ganglion armor.
You want another 800 gigawatts continuous output?
Yep.
Well, theoretically, sure.
But what? There's some kind of practical hurdle?
Exactly. More output requires plasma maintained at higher degrees of excitation. That, in turn, requires a more efficient magnetic trap.
Right.
I'd love to see it happen, but Earth's technology just isn't there yet.
Yuri is point out that we are technically no longer on Earth.
It's true that Earth may not have possessed this technology, but Mira could be a different story.
I don't follow.
Oh, I get it. She means Xenotech. We've got all kinds of races here on Mira. One of them might have a solution.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
What is that?
One of the ganglion skills. We confirmed that this model is outfitted with a high-output beam cannon, and it's almost a certainty that their capacitors are better than ours.
So if we can analyze them...
Right. We might be able to find a solution to our
Quimofin,
Come on,
capacitors.
guys. We've got a giant laser to hunt down.
I just have a... I mean, I already have the item, probably. Oh, guess I have to go. Where am I going? You know what? Since I'm right here, I'm going to, just fly straight. and cry when I hit a frickin' blood lobster again. I really hate the Sphinx. I think most players do, but it hurts every time. Oh, I can finish putting, okay, I have what I'll have done before, probably next Monday. Since it's kind of out of the way for this section, I think this is a good chance to deal with some enemies that sit right here.
Melee attacks next.
I'll unload everything I've got.
Take this! A temporary upgrade!
Look out below!
Attack at range!
Victory is ours.
I hope
I actually wasn't expecting them to swap the, Oh. It's too out of the way to go to the top left.
they've spotted us.
Melee attacks next.
Follow me! Take this!
After you.
Success! Try attack at range!
Could this be
temporary
the power-up
upgrade.
button?
Hey!
A temporary upgrade!
This warhead is what you call special.
Done.
Take it down! Weaken him and lay in!
Of course, I get the basic mission and not...
They've spotted us.
Weaken them just to be safe! Come on, out with it now!
Victory is ours.
The expedition continues.
I am not surprised.
This can't be good.
Oh, of course! Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised you're right there? Technically, so long as I know a spot where I can take out Pomova's, it's fine. And good thing I have a couple fuel restores. Unlike the old times, I can do everything.
Deploying shield. I'll distract them while you blast them. Deploying shield. This warhead is what you call special.
A temporary
Just
upgrade.
tackle them with gunfire.
A temporary upgrade.
After
I'll
you.
weaken them. Follow me. I'd attack at range now if I were you.
Yeah. Look out below! Step in and drive them back.
A temporary upgrade. Could
After
this
you.
be the power-up button? A temporary upgrade.
After you. Melee
In the
attacks
crosshair.
next. Deploying shield.
I shall give it my all.
More enemies.
Take
You think this proves anything?
Come on! Output at max! Come on! A temporary upgrade! Could this be the power-up button?
Well, I just got all the 50 gear speed 2 items. Oh, for at least some of my skills as well.
This warhead is. I'll distract them while you blast them.
Yep. I killed something on accident. Master Stroke Raid Rifle. Interesting. And more speed legs. Oh, I can finally return. So yeah, I'd probably be doing more so taking everything out and using reward tickets for squad missions than actively doing that again.
Gotta be busted.
To Alan.
Alan, look! We found a capacitor!
Amazing. I have to hand it to the Ganglion's engineers.
Will this solve our problem?
Leave it to me. With a mix of their tech and ours, I may even be able to do this one better.
If that's still not enough, Tatsu can loan out secret Nopon technology.
I'll let you know.
One problem down, one to go.
On to the barrel jacket. I hope I don't have to go on another another item hunt. I mean, I have an idea if that would happen anyways.
About the beam cannon project, is there any way we can push the output up another 800 Gs? I know it's a lot, but if we can manage it, I think we could push
Then
the
you're just
Ganglion
repeating
up.
yourself.
This is why I hate talking to amateurs.
What? But Commander Vandam said it might be possible if we solved a pair of issues.
What? So I have to explain it because he's too damn lazy?
Hey!
It's Brenna, right? We know your time is valuable, but could you maybe stow the attitude for a second?
Look, this unit is meant for installation on the back of a scow, right?
Right.
Well then, you've got a real bitch of a heat emission problem. I'm just estimating here. But you're probably looking at temperatures of over 400 degrees running from the head to the cockpit block. And that kind of heat will cook your sensors. Oh, and kill the pilot. The back-mounted unit just won't work. And with its size, it's not like you could change the offset position to the arms.
Unless we use different conductors in the barrel jacket. In that case, the large size would actually work in our favor. Here, I made a sketch.
Huh. Yeah, that might actually work. I mean, if we had a conductor efficient enough. But the only ones of this grade are all being used in NLA's central power grid. Can't very well tear that apart to make a new gun.
No.
Guess not.
I think we
Maybe.
can get away around.
There have to be resources here on Mira we've yet to discover. Who's to say one of those can't be turned into a new conductor?
Hey, that's it. We'll just build a new one.
And you expect to just miraculously stumble across this hypothetical material today?
Maybe not today, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't look. I'm not giving up on this.
What was it? I have no idea.
Hey, Brenna. Think you can turn this into a conductor?
Oh, marine lutale. So normal stuff.
Dunno. Never seen it before.
Hang on, it's radioactive.
I'd have to test it, but yeah, maybe. I'm just shocked you found something.
I can't think of a single blade more passionate or stubborn than Lynn.
I can see that.
Huh.
Guess I look like a real fool now, don't I? I think I just lost my sense of wonder at being in this place, you know? Anyway, I was a jerk. Sorry.
Alright, problem solved. Let's report back to the commander.
Sure thing. Technically, this will also... I barely missed it. Oh. Why do you have to have me warp? All the way back to the Blair X, just to warp all the way back over here. But it isn't far-fetched to say all the skill upgrade affinity-based missions are just Lynn. Stop. Get me out of the dash.
Well, I'll be damned. Didn't think you'd solve both problems that fast. You're your parents' daughter for sure, Lynn.
It's true they were both engineering geniuses. But they were beloved by people for their fire and initiative, more than their theories.
They were heroes for folks in my generation. Can't help but think how much further along NLA'd be if they were still with us.
I'm happy to hear you say that. But that job falls on all of us living here now, Commander. I'm nowhere near their level yet, but I promise I'll keep doing my best.
I think you're more than enough. More than up to the task there, Lynn. Oh. And suddenly, I have credits again. But off screen, I'm definitely going to have to make banking credits. I can finish it. I can finish it. Last time I checked, that is all AMs unless they added one. The Hexad Partican series. This is a back all weapon. No back and no shoulders. It's hefty, but some can work it. I do like some other... I do tend to like the older weapons, though. But I can finally also turn in this one. Okay. Anything think part of the issue I'm probably having is I haven't finished a lot. I have a lot of heart-to-hearts to finish. I'm gonna start one last quest now. Try and quickly get done, and that is Planetary Pioneer. Tends to be one of the better ones. No, Cross, guess what happened? I determined the location of the final unit, FON-097. Signal came from Cauldros. It's a dangerous area, but nothing you can't handle. I can handle it. All my fellow Pathfinders are tough as nails, but I've never seen a blade operative as talented as you. Please help me take New LA one step closer to the ideal city my team knew it could be. Oh, and while you're at it, can you mind mirroring them and also take some Deadland Caro that have been rampaging through the area? But really, Data Unit FO97 is the big prize. This is the final piece of my former team's legacy. Can I count on you? Do not track that. Oh, I have more than enough to finish that. I can definitely take that out. Frankly, I have no idea what a second-generation Frontier nav will look like. The team worked on it in their spare time with practically no budget, so I can't imagine it's ready for implementation. The amount of dedication they showed was quite remarkable. Whatever is on that archive is a result of their fervent desire to create a better future for humanity. So you're cool with all this, right? Except, thank you. This is also personal, you know? I was rather afraid to open up about it, but I'm glad I told you. Now, go do this thing.
Friend, no?
My skull has no fuel. I mean, it has fuel, but it has no fuel. Okay. Deadland Caro are over there. If the data point having dropped in the center of the lava pits. This is a very dangerous spot with lots of 50-60s. Just look at these ictuses.
This warhead is. I'll distract them while you blast.
I don't care. Bang!
Good work.
The right one. Crits for 200. Oh. I'll take that.
We should weaken them just to be safe.
This warhead is melee attacks next.
And that is the last of the Caro.
I hope I did my part.
Oh, that was a lot of gear. No, it's not level 60 gear. Oh, I forgot I could develop a new weapon, too. But I definitely have enough to finish the Planetary Pioneer. And there's Trailblazing 3. I want to say technically this one doesn't finish immediately, but on the traditional 3. But I couldn't remember. Hundreds of people rely on the mere neum you bring us. If you manage to conjure up another 5,500 units, I'll be happy to take it off your hand. You have to be the only one in all of New LA who could track down this much neum. Thank you for everything. Now there's just the other objectives and cauldrons that need completing. So you've completed all the objectives, eh? And the final data unit seems to be intact. I say this not as the Frontier Nav Operations Manager, but as a member of my old research team. Thank you. I am so grateful for what you've done. All boasting aside, Frontier Nav really is a remarkable system, but without a user like you, it's meaningless. It's just a network of data probes that produce a pool of random data with no purpose. A blade of your caliber is the final piece required by our design. They'd have been proud to hear you say that. Here, this is for everything you've done. Thank you, Cross. Redesigned heart glasses. Or there's still one last problem I didn't consider. All of this recovered data is encrypted and none of the authors are left to crack it. It won't be easy to figure out what's in these archives, but I'll give it my best shot. In the meantime, I'm sure you'll keep using Frontier Nav to help people in need. Technically yes, but I agree. I'd love to hear the latest on how Frontier Nav is working in the field. And with that, that is another mission down. And there's still more quests to do. Heck, there's still a character to do. But I can't get that character yet. I might have to do a buttload of quests just to get to it. But that is most definitely for later. That is going to be it for this session, and I think it is a fine spot to end this session off on. Next session, as I was saying earlier, won't probably be until Monday. I could see it next Sunday, this coming Sunday. Well, the stream, the recording re-upload, I will definitely say, will probably be up immediately the day after. But what will the next portion include? Well, I think it's time to get a lot of these datas down, especially a lot of the Chrome stuff done, because I think that's the one that I'm missing. I do still have 3 more Chapter 11 Affinity missions, those being Yelp's partner. I do still need to find Mimia's own legs in that encounter. Brotherly Love, which requires Fog and Fry in party. And then I also have Fathers and Sons, which is Arena's final mission as well. Meaning, also, with these 3, I am also sitting on 3 more level 60 scale weapons. Super weapons that can technically only work with one skill. And that's the fun part. There are a lot of quests to do. There's Bug Whisperer, there's Bread and Circus for a specific unique ending. There's a lot of prone stuff. There's the Data Probe Progress, which is a Miranum based thing that I don't need to do. I had the Child of Mira stuff. Technically, I could do a off-stream recording and do all the remaining heart-to-hearts that are currently available at this current moment in time, just to go through them so that they don't take up any time in the stream. But they are there, and I do have to do them. And that's just in. In the area known as New LA, there's still the Black Lifehold. In Lake Basil, in Oblivia, there's Unsatisfied Customer, there's a lot of things. There's the Duel Part 1. Is 2 more involving a Nizinga and Viseza in the area. I am sitting on a level 18 quest for May, known as Mayday, but you technically can do early game. I'm still sitting on a number of go take out this enemy. So there's a lot of stuff I have to do, and not a lot of time. There's also all the treasure boxes. But that is going to be it for today's session. Thank you all so very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. And let's be honest, I'll probably be a couple levels higher by the next time you see me. See the next session. I'll be honest on that one. But that is it. Thank you all so very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!